Coucou my puce. So welcome to I think I'm going to call this a brush review and not like a product rave. Not because I don't love this brush, but because I don't feel like I want to like shout my love from the rooftop. So I feel like that's where the difference between a product review and a product rave or regret is going to be. It's like if I'm angry or happy enough to shout it from the rooftops, it gets to be in that series. And if not, it's going to be a review and we're going to talk about it. So this is the Sephora Collection 55 brush. Does it have like an official name? It probably does. Okay, so it says the Sephora Collection, sorry, my computer. Sephora Collection Pro Airbrush 55, best-selling brush with unique bristles that creates a truly airbrushed finish. It's supposed to be good for creams, powders, liquids, all that kind of stuff. It comes in the regular black handle packaging. In the normal collection. They just made this one in leopard print packaging for fun, and you guys know I'm a sucker for leopard print, so I did finally want to try it. It looks different in person though than it did in the website. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a shiny kind of material. I thought it was like going to be more matte. That doesn't mean I don't love it though, but yeah, that's the way it comes. If to give you a comparison, see if I have a brush to compare, because it is a nice long handle. So this is my MAC 217, and that's how short it is compared to this brush. So that's the bottom. It is a nice long handle, and it's a nice light handle, and I really like that. I just feel like it gives me, it fits well in my hand, if that makes sense. I also love these Sephora Collection brushes. They come with this plastic casing on the top, so if you travel with them, it's not going to get, you know what I mean, your bristles aren't going to fray, and all that kind of great stuff. So I even tend to store them in here. It just keeps the bristles intact and all that fun stuff. It's a brush guard and a case all in one. So this is the brush itself. Obviously once you floof it out, once you got it out, it's a little bit bigger. So let's show you close up. That's what it looks like up close. It's almost a duo fiber synthetic brush. It has got to be by far one of the softest brushes I have ever had up against my face. It feels like a little rabbit foot. Have you guys ever had those like fake rabbit foot key rings things? Yeah, but even softer. It's so pretty and so soft, and I love it. I have spot cleaned it about half a dozen times and deep cleaned it once. It dries nice and quick, and I've had very, very minimal shedding. It shed, the first time I deep cleaned it, it shed a couple hairs, and it hasn't shed during spot cleaning. And you guys know I hate brushes that shed, so I've loved it for that, and it's retained its softness through all that washing. I tend to favor really dense foundation brushes, so I didn't know how I was going to do with this guy, but I actually really love it. I would say if you have a very thick foundation, this is probably not your guy though. This little dude, sure, we'll call him a dude, I think is best suited for a more liquid foundation, like a sort of a runnier foundation. Something like not fully cream, like a semi-cream, if that makes sense. So nothing too thick. It's just, it doesn't have the density to really blend that out, I find. It is what I used to blend out this BB cream today. I'm going to show you a little demo of how I used it, and I find that it works actually best if you use the side part. The top part when mixing foundation just doesn't, especially on first application, doesn't work well. I find that if you use the side, like the demo hopefully we'll show in a minute, and you just sort of blend it in with the side, it works a lot better. What I do like to do is, once I finish that, is I'll take then the top end and then blend. This top really blends and blurs those lines, but the side really does well to get all that product nice and mixed in. I have used this for blush. It is not my favorite blush brush of all time. I'm in love with the Tom Ford one that Rada sent me. I'll link Rada's channel down below. But it does, again, using the side of it and blending this way, it is the right shape that it would apply your blush on nice. I feel like I like to use it more with like lighter blushes, not something like a Frankly Scarlet by Red. Frankly Scarlet like red blush from MAC, just because I feel like it's a little bit patchy. It's not going to be as smooth, so it's going to take me longer to blend it out than I can blend it out with my Tom Ford brush. Did I give you a price point? I bought it for $34 when I was in Vegas, so it's probably what, 36-ish here in Canada. I'll put the link down below. But I definitely think it's worth the price. I think it's not like anything else I have in my brush collection. And so I really love it. The other one word of caution that I didn't want to say about it is that it does absorb product pretty quickly for a synthetic brush, especially if you're using it for foundation. So I would say that you probably can't go more than max 2 uses without spot cleaning it. Otherwise, that stuff's going to gunk up. The product's going to gunk up in there, and it's just not going to give you a nice finish. So I would say try to spot clean it, if not every use, every other use, just so that it doesn't build up product, because it does have that tendency. And I think that is all that I want to tell you about this brush. I really love it. I love the packaging. I love the limited edition handle. I love the way it applies product. It's a really fun brush, and not like anything I had before. So let me know if you guys have this brush, have played with it, what you think of it, if you picked it up with the awesome print because you're as obsessed with print as I am, which is probably a hard thing to do because I'm pretty dang obsessed with like animal print. So yeah, that's all I think I wanted to tell you about this guy. And I think that's it for this review. Let's do 3 points of positivity and we will be done. So my first point of positivity is it has been snowing. Like just insane amounts of snow. Hopefully by the time you see this video, the snow will have stopped. But as a result of there being a lot of snow, we've been snuggling up by the fireplace, drinking hot cocoa, which in hindsight is really not a bad place to be. So I'm a little bit grateful for the snow because it's giving us a chance to really just like sit by the fireplace and get warm, which is really nice. My second point of positivity is a really sweet call with a friend that I had. It's just really, it was great to hear from her. I haven't heard from her in a while, and so I'm really happy for her. And then my third point of positivity is I had another friend who got engaged recently. I don't know if I told you about the first one that got engaged a couple weeks ago, but another one got engaged. And I'm just really happy for her. They make such a lovely couple, and I'm just really, really happy for her. It's always nice. So that is it. That's what's making me smile, and that's the review on this lovely brush. Let me know what has been making you guys smile recently. Brush, friends, engagements, or others. And yeah, that's it for me today. I want to send you guys tons of love. Wish you an amazing day. And as always, want to remind you that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.